Hello. I just found an artificial intelligence system that writes Jupyter Notebook code for you. All you as a user have to do is have a dataset. A really complex dataset. Could be your company's sales figures, could be your internal data, marketing data, whatever you have. A complex dataset. And you put it in the machine. And the machine writes machine learning code in a Jupyter Notebook for you, chooses of its internal models, quite a lot of models, runs those models, tests these models with a variety, a set of hyperparameters, adjusts internally the models, runs the models again, evaluates the models, and after some hours presents you with no coding at all. A model, a Jupyter Notebook, where it says, hey, this is the model I found, these are the hyperparameters I found. The models I have in this system are currently regression, classification, forecast, from tree algorithms, the random tree, XGBoost. And you have a model where you can now apply your domain-specific knowledge to it. So you say, okay, here I can optimize some code sequences. There is maybe a correlation between this data frame and this data frame. Or I can link to another data frame where there's a second-order correlation between the data. You feed this again in your system. The system runs again, optimizes the model again, and you get a model. You can say, you can evaluate it, you can test it, and you can say, okay, I push it to a production stage. You have a REST API and it's online. You can use this model. And you can, if you have new insights, you can advance this model. And this is really a fascinating no-code approach to writing machine learning models, to have an operational production stage model ready for you. I think this is fascinating. It's the first time I see a no-coding example done on this level in machine learning. And I would like to show you the code, share with you the code, tell you what I found, run some examples with you. And now I understand that, you know this saying, data eats AI. I always thought, no, it is the intelligence I put in an algorithm. And it is the model, the complexity I construct. It is the, I don't know, the topological space you do all your functional operations in. Your dimensional reduction, if you have some cluster algorithms working on it, or how many levers, how many transformers you put in. I don't know. No, the system now is so intelligent that it runs through all these models, chooses an optimal model, and it all depends on your data. And now I understand the saying, data eats AI. Because the amount of models you can build is finite. And there are some clear categorical clusters. And if you train a machine on all these clusters, you get some empirical data that you know, hey, this model works good on this kind of data and whatever. So whatever kind of Spark data frame you have as an input, whatever your data, your other correlated data in the feature store you have, I think it is amazing that this system writes code, writes a Jupyter Notebook for you, for me. I can then try to optimize the notebook with my domain-specific knowledge, and I have a production stage model ready to go. I would like to show you the code. I think it's fascinating. Show you my insights I found. And if you think about it, if you're a small business owner, and you have your sales data or your marketing data, whatever you have, you can discover a pattern in your data. And you can buy another set of data that unlocks new pattern or new correlation in your business data, that you can understand a complexity that may be hidden from you before. And if you see the correlation, the system tells you, hey, there's a correlation between these parameters. You can go, you can investigate, you can try to get some insights on the data and to find a causation. and then use this causation to optimize your business results. I think this no-code system is really something fascinating. I like it. I'm gonna play around with it in the next days. I would like to show you my experience. I would like to show you the code. Maybe it helps you to run your system, optimize your data, find new correlation, causations, run some optimization, and it shows the real important power is in the data and not in the AI system. I think that's fascinating. Thank you. And I'll see you in the next video.